Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and this is the part 2 video for the eclipse of the 8th of November 2022. It's actually a guided meditation to open to the full energies of this eclipse and go most beneficially and powerfully forward. But before I actually go into the guided meditation, just 2 details. The first is that I've had long COVID since the end of June, so I've not been well enough to do any videos and blogs. I felt ill, I kept having crashes, only could do about 25% my normal work capacity. However, I've returned to normal work from November the 1st. And the other thing to tell you is exciting, wonderful news about my new worldwide website, LoveStarDating, a worldwide website for people who follow a spiritual pathway to find love. So go to LoveStarDating and sign up. An important thing to say is we're starting from scratch. Most members start with a couple of thousand bogus members, but we don't want that. We want to be genuine. We're starting from scratch. So sign up. It's free to join and grow the website so that soon there'll be thousands of members and there'll be real people. And so if you're on a spiritual pathway, go to my worldwide website when you've done your guided meditation journey and see the site. And as a very unique feature, there's actually 8 astrologers and healers attached to the website, offering to help us find love, keep love, heal love and grow love, if that's what you want to enroll for. Okay, so let's now, just before I do the guided meditation, I'll just mention the power of this eclipse. So basically the moon is at 21 degrees Vedic Aries, flanked by Uranus and Rahu, the North Node. The Sun is at 21 degrees Vedic Libra, flanked by Ketu, the South Node, Venus and Mercury. And T-square at 90 degrees to the Sun and 90 degrees to the Moon is Saturn, now moving forward. And very importantly, the locked-in power of our shadow self and our wild stuff is now being so made open to us because Lilith is opposite Pluto at the time of this eclipse. So having set that context, let's do the guided meditation. So, it could be a good idea to have your feet on the ground. Breathe in. Attune to your body energies. Open your heart. Breathe. Make the intention to embrace the huge power of this huge energy eclipse and seize its highest potential and go forward as the healed, empowered you. We can start by seeing the first corner of a huge triangle in the heavens. The moon in Aries, with Rahu, the North Node, and Uranus closely next to that moon, the first point of that big triangle, that T-square in the heavens. Violent energies of Uranus and Rahu burning the moon, flaring fierce. Knowing that the moon of this eclipse isn't just in Aries, it's in Bharani Nakshatra. And we see, therefore, the energy of Yama, the god of death, and fate, and nemesis, shadowing over this moon Rahu Uranus, the first corner of the T-square. So, examine the state of your mind at this time and be determined to focus. And now look within. What are you especially called to focus on now? What is one particular important pathway forward that you need to focus on to become the fullness of you? And allow the explosive energy of this eclipse to blow away all the blocks to that. What is your particular important path forward now? And having defined that, ask yourself the important question, what must I ditch now? What must I get rid of now to free me to walk my path in power and enlightenment and love and wholeness? What must I let go of now if I'm to succeed in doing that? So as you stand there, feeling an energy of possible power and purpose, draw a line from that first point, the moon, Uranus and Rahu, to the second point of the T-square triangle, the sun in Libra. Feel, if it's there, the weakness that sun in Libra annoyingly brings. And see how indeed the sun is combusting or burning Venus and Mercury, love and communication, ruining their full expression around this time. That is the second corner of the triangle, but still with the second corner of this fiery triangle in the sky. Above all, see Ketu, the headless south node. It's actually close and next to the sun. Ketu, see him, the south node, swathing his backward path right through the sign of Libra, taking 18 months. Bringing fated focus to your relationship issues now. That this eclipse will possibly even flare up or rip open. What fated issues will be highlighted in relationship now for you? What is the call to make a spiritual response to that? What is the call to make a healing response to that? And now, in our mind's eye, the third great corner of this fiery triangle, this T-square triangle, Saturn. See Saturn, and overshadowing the planet, see Lord Shani, the deity of Saturn. Shani, Lord of Karma, Lord of your karma. Pause. Face him in his triangle of fire, moving direct forward in the heavens now. What is he demanding of you that you fulfill now as an expression of your life purpose? What things do you have to tie up and dot the I's and cross the T's? What strategy forward do you have to bring? It should be aligned with that special pathway that you first saw as your top present priority. Are you ready to step forward powerfully and fully on your needed pathway now? Are you fulfilling the demands of Saturn's karma and responsibility? So do you see your pathway forward now going through this huge fiery triangle that is in the heavens now? And remember, Saturn is an agricultural deity. Be clear. What do you hope to reap from your pathway forward now and in the months to come? But also be certain, am I clinging to any of my blocks and wounds that might hold me back on successfully walking forward my hero path? Make steps to eradicate your blocks and wounds, to heal them, to forge your way forward on your specially defined path now. And then see something completely different, an opposition cutting across the fiery triangle. Lilith, opposition Pluto. Lilith at 2 Cancer, Pluto at 2 Capricorn. Be determined now to be open to seeing all the power stuffed down into your shadow, into your dark side. Powerfully be determined to see all the fruits that could be gained from proper expression of your wild persona, the wild you that wasn't allowed by your parenting or your society and that got locked up in the shadow, but properly released can empower you and give you the flair and authenticity of the true you were born to be at your highest. Walk forward now. Walk your chosen pathway forward now, embodying your full power and your ethically expressed wild self. So, dive forward through the fiery triangle crossed by Black Moon Lilith opposition Pluto. Take the step on your path. What must you do to successfully walk this path? How must you be in yourself and your behaviour and your relationships? How must you hold yourself? What healing work or energy work or spiritual work might you need to regularly do to sustain you at your most powerful, walking this path forward? Stand strong. Stand empowered as you walk forward on this path. Walk with determination. And see pretty well defined ahead exactly what this pathway forward is. Follow your sun. Walk forward in contact with your dreams. Wash away unwanted features of your old world as you walk. Know the words are true. That pain is our greatest teacher, but it can keep me in a place of darkness and death. I now use my pain to enable me to heal and grow and walk forward on my needed path with success. I will be brave. I won't cling on to something that I must sacrifice now. What is that? Say the words. I do have to manifest my dreams now. I do know which way to go now. I do see my perfect purpose forward towards the rainbow over my best future. Reach into your backpack and find your hidden jewel, your beautiful true self. And as you walk forward, express this more and more fully going forward. Align, transform. Crystallize the fulfillment of the expression of the true you now. And if you want, you're so welcome to get in touch with me for an astrology reading to help you on this beautiful, so needed, wonderful path. Thank you.